I think that we've gotten into this weird place where we think the founder or the CEO needs to come up with all the ideas. I think it's sort of, Steve Jobs' reality distortion field that's just applied to everybody else. And so I do think that the CEO has a role, and it's not visionary, it's facilitator. Find the ideas within the organization and bring them to life. But now this is sort of a crazy idea, because typically when you're a CEO, you need to support the flagship product. So if a CEO is spending all their time building the next product, what's going to happen to the flagship product? And that's why I think the tech giants work very differently. The core of this book really is that the nature of work is going to change, and the nature of the way we lead companies is going to change. And the reason why the tech giants are out ahead of the economy is they figured it out, and they're now lapping the economy because of it. And so I think that what they do is they look at work in two different categories. One is idea work. That's everything involved with coming up with a new idea and bringing it to life. The other is execution work, everything involved in supporting an existing product. And I think that we've gone through some stages in our lifetimes, right? In the industrial economy, everything was execution work. There would be a factory owner who would say, let's make widgets, and then everybody would be in the factory making widgets. We then moved to the knowledge economy. In the knowledge economy, we said all of a sudden employees' ideas matter. But what did we do? We still had them all working on execution work. I mean, if you think about an employee's day-to-day, it's almost all spent on supporting existing products, not building new ones. And in fact, in most companies, there's a very specific people at the top of companies whose ideas are actually matter and are taken seriously. What I think the tech giants have done is they've used automation and artificial intelligence, collaboration technology to minimize execution work inside their companies to make room for idea work. So a CEO can actually spend their time focusing on facilitating new ideas because the technology and leaders help put existing businesses on autopilot. Now you ask, when does a CEO end up getting involved in the existing business? The answer is when the shit hits the fan. Right now, in the middle of the COVID situation, it's not a time for a CEO to be thinking about building the next idea entirely, because everybody's existing businesses is one that deserves care and appreciation, and you need to guide the company to be able to adjust for the times. But in normal times, CEO puts the existing business on autopilot using this technology and good lieutenants, and they can focus on facilitating the next ideas.